I have no idea what I'm getting. There are a few things that are certain in life. Death, taxes, and I will find my way to Barnes & Noble. Keep up! They're so shiny! They're so shiny, oh my god! Son. And, oh, young, okay. You know, if I'm not gonna get Mingy, these are the other two I would want, so we're good. Sir, who told you could be so fine? Honestly. You know. Mingy. Look at him. Look at him. Are we happy?
What is the name of Simon's pen pal?
Blue.
It's a color.
Blue.
Yes, you guys were both wearing it.
Melanie, say hi! I was even here this morning and she's still talking about
Within like 30 minutes.
Hi. You're what?
Better do what Stephanie's doing. I'm recording. You copycat!
I just wanted to do something that is both a thank you and a please, right? This is a thank you for all of the work that you do for books and for the community and for making books cool and popular and hip. Really love that. And it is a please in supporting this next book of mine. This book is a combination of Vicious and Addie. This book is about immortality and rage. It's timely. Hoped to be less timely, but here we go. So this is a book about 3 queer women over the course of 500 years and the way that their lives and deaths intertwine. It is a book about want and hunger and love and the desire to be seen and heard and known. And I am not gonna lie to you, I am absolutely petrified by the idea of people reading it, which is a thing that I don't actually experience every single time I put out a book, even though it feels that way. So all I can say is that I hope that these characters speak to you, even if you do not love them. I hope there is something about them that sinks its teeth into you. And I am so, so honored that you would come out and spend a little bit of time with me tonight, and I hope you like the book. So thank you all for being here.
What are we doing?
We are making a banner to hold up at Smackdown. This is We Heart Rachel, because she's put in a lot of work and people are kind of been mean online and it's really bummed her out. And so I want to cheer her up, and my friends decided they wanted to help cheer her up too. So Melanie and Marilyn brought paper, Erin brought the markers, and I'm bringing the art.
Let's go!
I think that's about done. Not my best work, but for, you know, for a bingo marker, and a very bumpy floor, it ain't bad. It is dark and early. I'm not going to tell you what time it is because I don't want people to know what time we got in line. But we are now heading. Aaron is driving. John's in the back seat somewhere back there. We are now heading to the event area so we can get in line for tickets. One of the biggest schedule changes for the day so far is that Jared and Sophie messaged me last night and told me that the rehearsal for SmackDown is now at 8:15. Tickets drop at 9, so I will not be filming for very long, but I do need to get some footage of it, so that's going to be a really stressful time for me to make sure that I get everything done that I need to do. But otherwise, let's go. I'm very tired, but let's go.
Not missing anything.
Sure, well, whatever you want. We'll raise it up and we're gonna think we'll choose. Okay, so we use that one. Like that one, okay, come on up. Oh yeah, you with the Stanley test, come on up. Blah, 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 blah.
That's my bad.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Called it 3 times. It got 3 different people. Hi. We've met. If you are here for Thrashers, let me hear it.
What would you like?
Thrashers. Thank you. We did it, Julie. We did it. Number 1.
It's now 11 o'clock on Saturday night, which means YALLFest is over, and I have a whole lot of books and stuff around me that I need to go through to pack. I normally do this on the day after, but I need to pack, so we're gonna go through it now. Starting as always with the books I brought with me to get signed and did not get signed. That includes The Nightmare Before Christmas by Sarah Rush, Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart, Again by E. Lockhart, Family of Liars by E. Lockhart. It was like the last signing hour and I was like, I can go to E. Lockhart or I can go to Emily Varga, and I went to Emily Varga for reasons that we'll discuss later. I also took my copy of Arch-Conspirator by Veronica Roth, which I did not get signed. I did run into her, but I did not have the book on me, so I did not get it signed. And then The Weight of Blood by Tiffany Jackson, because for some reason I thought she was going to be here. I think I mixed up New York and YALLFest piles when I was sorting, because she was at New York and I didn't have the book with me then. So I think that's what happened. Technically, Warrior of Legend by Kendara Blake is not signed at this moment, but we are meeting up tomorrow to film an interview, so it will be signed. Ba-bum-bum. Now for the books I was successful at getting signed. I got my copy of The Dividing Sky by Jill 2 signed at the Friday night red carpet preview, which I was in for like 30 seconds. I got my arc of What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez signed at Fierce Friday. Also at Fierce Friday, I got my copies of Addie LaRue and Bones by V.E. Schwab, both signed. Also on Friday, I interviewed Kathleen Glasgow, so she signed my finished copy of The Glass Girl, which is her most recent book that she's out promoting, my hardcover copy of Girl in Pieces, my ARC copy of The Glass Girl, the paperback deluxe edition of Girl in Pieces, and my ARC of The Agathas. My Saturday signings included My Sister's Big Fat Indian Wedding by Sajni Patel, For She Is Wrath by Emily Varga, Reckless by Lauren Roberts, The Blonde Dies First by Joelle Wellington. My St. Louis friend Soman Chainani signed this arc of Coven, which is his upcoming graphic novel. I got my Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of Ruthless Vows signed by Rebecca Ross. And Erin took my copy of Inheritance of Scars to get signed by Crystal Seitz. Sites? I don't know, I'm really bad at names, y'all. And now on to the things that I know you care about. Should I do the swag first and just be a jerk? No, I won't. We'll move on to the books because I know that's what you're here for. The first 25 people in line at Fierce Reads got a copy of The Floating World by Axie O, and my husband was in line as well, so we ended up with 2 copies. Also at Fierce, I went first thing in the morning because they were doing their buy a book, get an ARC promotion. So I bought Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendara Blake, which will be signed tomorrow, in order to get an arc of Dust by Allison Stein. Allison sent me an arc of her last book, Trashlands, and that book stuck with me. I thought about it so much for such a long time, so I'm very eager to see what she's up to now. And the rest of this is in no particular order because it's just how things ended up. I got an arc of What Comes After by Katie Barrell from Penguin Random House. Someone told me there was a giveaway at a panel, and so I went into that for a few minutes to get the arc of Brian Selznick's book, Run Away With Me. Got an arc of His Face is the Sun by Michelle. I'm gonna mess that up, so I'm not even gonna bother because I will butcher this so badly. But this is like an Egyptian fantasy from what I'm told, and that is from Sourcebooks. Underlined had a game of darts, magnetic darts, and Where You Landed was the book that you got. My husband landed on Scorpion and the Night Blossom by Amélie Winsau, which is the one that I wanted out of that game the most. And then I landed on another one, but it was the one that the person behind me in line wanted. And so she went for The Last Bookstore on Earth, and then we traded. It was a brilliant plan. Got an arc of Love on Paper by Danielle Parker, which I'm very excited about. It is from Joy Revolution, and that came from the Penguin underlined booth. Got an arc of Air of Storms by Lauren Hamilton Murray from the Fierce booth. Got an arc of Meet Me at Blue Hour by Sarah Suck. This is from Quiltry Books, which was at the Harper booth. One that was higher up on my list of ones I wanted to check out is The Happy Writer by Marissa Meyer. This was like the one and only giveaway at the Macmillan area that was not ticketed, so thanks to my husband for spending some time in line so I could have that. Also over at Harper booth was Afterlife by Gail Foreman. This was the only one of the 5 that I did not have. There was another one that I didn't have coming in, but I will explain how I got that book before this drop coming up in a minute. But I'm very excited. This was also one of the ones I was looking forward to. And my number one most anticipated book of YALLFest 2024 is The Thrashers, or The Trashers, by Julie Soto. It's her YA thriller debut. She's been in adult romance. She's also got adult romantasy coming up soon, and I love Julie. She's a friend of the show. So I'm so excited. So excited to get my hands on this book. This was my number one for the whole weekend. And yes, we sent Julie a lot of pictures and videos from it because she hasn't even seen the arcs yet. There was a ticketed event that landed you a copy of The Notorious Virtues by Alwyn Hamilton. This one, they also had some snacks, so that was always a good time. At one of the romance giveaways, my husband got First Love Languages by Stephanie Valentine. And I got an arc of The River Has Roots by Amal El-Mutar from Tor. She's the author of How You Lose the Time War, which is very popular, and I just got a copy of that recently in the mail from Saga, so I'm gonna have to check this out. Also got an arc of She Waits for You Beyond the Dark by Kristen Simmons, who I've done panels with, and she's so much fun, so yay! The fine folks over at Wednesday had a giveaway that was 3 books and a tote bag, and I'll get to the tote bag here in a minute. But those books were Our Infinite Fates, Where the Shadows Meet, which is vampires, and Soul of the Shadow by Emma Noyes. That was all part of their ticketing process that started in the morning, and then you had to come back later to get their tickets. So we got the ticket in the morning, and my husband went back and got the books later. And I got a copy of a catalog of Burnt Objects. This is by Shanna Youngdahl. One of the ticketed Fierce giveaways was Cornhole, and you played the game and whatever hole you went into was the book you got. I was playing for myself and my husband and failed miserably, and both books went into Needy Little Things, which I did want. I wanted 1, I didn't need 2. So the lovely friend that I made in the line, who during the darts game we swapped and got each other's books, she mentioned that she was really trying to get a hold of this one in particular and didn't get a hold of a ticket, so I gave her the second copy because I don't need 2 copies of the same book, the same arc, that are both signed. I don't need that many books. The Simon Teen event for this year's YALLFest was based around Powerless by Lauren Roberts, so along with a little prize that I will get to momentarily, they gave us a copy of Powerful, and I got this right before I went over to her signing, so I did get this signed. And I had the absolute pleasure of going to an influencer event with V.E. Schwab, where I got an arc of Barry Bones in the Midnight Soil, and she did sign it. No, you can't have it. No, I'm not keeping this, I'm giving it to one of my coworkers. So no, you can't have it. Don't email me. One of the fun parts of the press and media program this year was they did bring back the sponsored media lounge that they started earlier this year. It's still this year. It's been a very long year. But YALLWest was the first one to have a sponsored media lounge. They continued that this year with YALLFest, and Epic Reads was one of the sponsors. And so they gave us a goodie bag with some books in it. I had several of them already, so I made some trades. I traded A Rose Bargain for As You Wish by Nashay Jones, which we tried to get a ticket for and didn't succeed. And then I traded Beyond These Cursed Stars by Lexi Ryan for a copy of Ambition by Natalie Keller Reinert, which was one of the it was the only one of the 3 Cafe YA books that they advertised that I did not have, so I did trade for that. The tote bag also had a copy of Death of the Author by Nidhi Okafor. One of the ones I already have a copy of in arc form, but I got a finished copy, is Songlight by Moira Buffini. And my number 2 probably book that I was trying to get was I Am Not Jessica Chen by Anne Liang, because her books are crack and I read them so fast. So Anne Liang. And the team from Underline was also in the media lounge to hang out and meet with us, and they brought in some books, some hardcover books, and we got to pick one, and there was a spray paint, a guy who was doing the spray painting and customizing edges. So I got Zodiac Rising by Katie Zhao, which is a signed copy. And then they did some red spiraling on the pages and with some red on the bottom. And so that means I have 55 books on me at this point. But of course, no haul is complete without all of the swag. My husband got this mask at the Darkly event, which was a murder mystery solving game to win one of 3 books. He did not win, but he got a lanyard thing with his, it says intern, and he got this mask. I somehow ended up with a bunch of cookies, which I'm pretty sure came from the press room. Oh, my husband is waving his hand. He grabbed the cookies. I'm guessing he was hungry at that point in time. You can tell how tired we are because neither of them have made a peep this whole time. A bunch of this, I don't even really know where it came from exactly. It just happened. So, because husband was good at getting stuff. So I got a pin for A Fragile Enchantment by Allison Satt. Got a pin for All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. A pin for A Chorus Rises by Bethany Morrow. I got some magnetic bookmarks from Epic Reads that are Maureen Johnson and based on her books. There's like a little hatchet. There's a house for Death at Morning House, and a little leaf that says Truly Devious. Got a pin for Sunderworld Volume 1, The Extraordinary Disappointments of Leopold Berry, which I have read. It's a very strange book, but you know, it's made some ranks. Got a piece of art for This Ravenous Fate by Haley Dennings, which I have read, and she's been on the show to talk about that book. Got a bookmark for Feast and Famine by Karina Finn. I got 3 packs of chips and salsa from Arizona Tea that they were handing out. I did not know that Arizona Tea made chips and salsa packs, but here we are, and I'm told they're very good. If you said Penguin pins at the Penguin booth, you got this set of YALLFest 2024 pins that are really cute. I got a diamond painting bookmark set from the Powerless event celebrating Lauren Roberts. I got a cute little flower made out of a book page at Penguin Tea. A pin for Susan Dennard's Hunting Moon, which my boss claimed my last one, so I'm gonna guess she's gonna claim that one too. I got a pin for 12th Night, which is my favorite book by Olivia Blake. I got a cute little necklace from Epic Reads, which says True Love's Kiss, and this is from Beneath These Cursed Stars. Some trope buttons, Love Triangle, Enemies to Lovers, Friends to Lovers, and Second Chance Romance. Not a clue where they came from. I was not there for that. I also was not there for these little heart marbly type things. Not a clue where they came from. A sticker, which I believe is for Heartbreakers from Ali Novik. Got a bookmark that says Member of the Romantasy Book Club. An author came up and gave me a signed bookplate for her book And the Sky Bled. I have not heard of this book. I do not know the author's name, but I have it now. I got a set of pins for the Ember Quartet by Saba Tahir. Emily Varga gave me this cute little necklace that's got the blade from her book engraved on it. So it's super cute. She said she had it commissioned to celebrate the book, and I'm just so excited because I got the last one. And then Pierce gave out some swag for Caraval, celebrating the novella release for Spectacular. And so it's got this little tag on it that says, "Here's to a bookish 2025 and secrets to share." And inside this little pencil pouch is a set of pencils that say, "The Ballad of Never After," "Spectacular," "Once Upon a Broken Heart," "A Curse for True Love," "Caraval," "Legendary," "Finale," and then there is this black one that does not have a title on it. All of these other pencils are Stephanie Garber titles, but this one is blank. It has 3 words, blanks for 3 words. So this pencil has 7 letters, 2 letters, and 7 letters. And that's the hint to Stephanie Garber's next book. And now for the tote bags. This was the Epic Reads tote bag. It says, "Get in books, we're going reading," on one side and Epic on the other. So it's a great Mean Girls pun, and I love it. And this is what we got in the media lounge, and they were also giving these out at the beginning of the day. But they were out at the booth before I got to them. The Saba Tahir pins came in this bag. This is "There's Beauty in the Dark and Strength," which is a quote from Air, which is her newest book in that world. At the VE Schwab event, I got another Love is Hungry tote bag which I'll be giving to my manager when I give her the book. And this is the bag that the 3 ARCs came in from Wednesday Books. It's another Flaunt Your Fandom bag. I don't know what giveaway this was from because it was full of books from random things, but it is from the Macmillan team. And they also were giving out tote bags for Tell Me Out Yummy as a book. And this says Now We Reign, has a picture from her most recent book. And then there's an art print inside and a signed book plate. And that is a wrap on YALLFest 2024 and all of my swag.
Hey.
Nope, no one else, no one else? Okay. My friends are no fun. Except for this one, she'll be stupid with me.
I want to put it out and maybe make it happen. Convince the people that ran Book Expo to bring.
Childhood dream.
You have no idea how long I wanted to do that. Do you get the appeal now? What? Are you lying? He better be kidding. You better be.
Totally kidding.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, share, do all the things, and subscribe to the Literary Hype YouTube channel for more bookish adventures and convention content. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.